Shalom, my friends. Welcome to another sit down in the Word. I'm looking for two songs. I'm sharing two more MP3 files with you today. And one of them, well, they both have a similar theme. One of them's titled Nobody's Talking. And the other one is titled You Don't Have to Wonder Why. Not sure what year. Oh, by the way, it's 10 minutes past 12 on Friday, and I just shot the live stream stealth with caregiver for the first time, like 9 hours ago, 3 a.m. Oh, there's Runaway. That was 1973. In May I wrote it. So let's see. Early in the day, Monday Dollar Man. Boy, surprised we don't have that one. I'll find them. You know, they gotta be here somewhere. Don't forget your father. Lightning and Stone. The Light Song, You Surprise Me. Spacey Days. More Melodies. Oh, here we go. Nobody's Talking. That's September of 72. And what's the other one? You Don't Have to Win. You have to be careful because, oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the same year, 72. One's September and the other one's November. Okay, here we go. There we go. Nobody's Talking. And then I gotta do, okay, You Don't Have to Win. Alright, give me a marker. Okay, so I have two songs for you. And they struck me really heavy. When I listened to the recording and when I listened to the performance on both of these, I'm telling you, my friends, it really moved me because I saw myself writing lyrics when I was 21 years old that reflect teachings I've recently done in my videos. So Nobody's Talking, I wrote this out in Venice, California in September. Nobody's talking, somebody's hiding. Everybody's looking for that dream down the highway. Nobody's laughing, but then nobody's trying. Ain't nobody saying why they feel like crying. Then the chorus is, I tried to say all I could, dear. Somehow I swear they just closed their eyes. We showed them all that we could hear. Tell me, what are we serving time for? If nobody's learning, somebody's sleeping. Everybody's chasing that old dream down the highway, the Broadway. Somebody's starving, somebody's teasing, somebody's suffering and they can't find the reason. I tried to say all I could, dear. Somehow I swear they just closed their eyes. Eyes that don't see. We showed them all that we could hear. Tell me, what are we serving time for? Then the last verse is, nobody's listening. When somebody's pleading, everybody's just chasing that old dream down the highway. Everybody's on the broad road that leads to destruction, chasing the dreams of the world. Everybody's starving and everybody's freezing. Everybody's suffering and they don't see the reason. It's in a D tuning. D, D, A, D, F sharp, A. That one's called Nobody's Talking. I might change it to Nobody's Listening. I'm not sure. Then we have You Don't Have to Win. This was just written a couple of months later. This is an open G tuning. G, G, D, G, B, D. Probably the one tuning I used probably more than any other. You ask with your eyes if I need you. I'm wondering why you're so scared. There's so much food here to feed you. But you don't have to win, and you don't have to wonder why. You don't have to win, you don't have to wonder why. There are things we're akin to but not needing. The stuff built on Caesar's affairs. You know, talking again about, you know, people worshiping the world. You started this way by believing. You don't have to win. You don't have to wonder why. You don't have to win. You don't have to wonder why. There's only one road left to follow. The narrow path, my friends. And $1 won't pay for the fare. A book might have words you can borrow, but you don't have to win, and you don't have to wonder why. No, you don't have to win. You don't have to wonder why. That one I would, you know, paraphrase as, you can't own the things of Elohim. And you don't have to wonder why. It's just the way it is. So it's kind of ironic. I wrote those two songs just a couple of months apart. I was 21 years old. And they're both a matter of me expressing my frustration over seeing how everyone is blinded by the things of the world, and they don't understand how the true walk with Elohim works. So, and also my guitar playing and my singing, these two recordings, I treasure them. This session, there's quite a number of other songs from that same recording session, but this session, I was 21 years old. I might have been 22 when we recorded them, but this session, I think, is may very well be my favorite set of recordings out of everything we've got over these, you know, from 50 years ago. Now, I mentioned in the live stream video, which I just recorded 9 hours earlier, it's kind of like I'm doing 2 today. By the way, I don't know if you can see my trees. Take a mental note of them. They're standing up straight. And next Tuesday's newscast, I'm going to show, I stuck my camera out the door and it was snowing. This may have been the heaviest, wettest snow I've ever seen in my life. Those trees were only half as tall as they are right now. They're bent over. Pretty crazy snowstorm we had. But anyway, I've got the door open again so you can hear the chimes. Somebody said, ooh, chimes are bad, they're like dream catchers. It's like, no. I am not superstitious. If those things that tinkle in the breeze, if they're like, if they, I don't know, what are you saying, dream catchers, what are they catch and gather demons? I mean, then you'd have to say music does the same thing. I ain't buying it. Enjoy my chimes as I do. Especially I love the high-pitched ones. Anyway, in the live stream, which you've already seen by now, I hope, I mentioned that tomorrow is Saturday, that's when you'll be watching this, around noontime, Los Angeles time. Mark Palladino is having a meeting with someone who has a very strong personal walk and relationship with Elohim. And I ask for your prayers. I'm asking you for your prayers again, that Elohim's will be done. That's all I ask you to pray for in Mark's life and in this meeting he's having concerning this music project, but also concerning Mark being called by Abba Father. So yeah. What else? Well, I don't know, my friends. I see a lot of things going on. I also mentioned in the live stream that I had a long talk with Brad Scott about the Netkatef and where he's at with it all. And turns out we are both on the very same page. I explained a little bit of that in the live stream, just this, like yesterday, really. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch it. And I'm sure we'll be talking more with Brad about it. But we're looking at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, where he who restrains and he who lets will do so until he's taken. And I may have pointed something out to Brad. We'll see if he agrees with me that the word taken establishes the fact that he who is taken is the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit, Father's Spirit. And that, wow, once he's taken, evil is no longer restrained. It's just gone haywire. And the next sentence there also is, then he will be taken. And then the lawless one, the Antichrist, will be revealed. So that to me is talking about the middle of the week. Because that's when the Antichrist enters the temple and defiles it. And that certainly reveals the lawless one, if nothing else does. He could be revealed before that. It's just that right now I can't see anything as sure as him defiling the temple, and that's in the middle of the week, as we say. So there's that, and I think Brad and I will probably be getting into that in more detail the next time we get together and answer your questions on the live stream. But right now, it's still Friday for me, so tomorrow's Saturday. That's when you'll be watching this. And Saturdays, I can't wait to have a conversation with Mark Palladino and also the gentleman that he's meeting with, whom I set up. The gentleman he's meeting with is he and I have become good friends, and I will be having him on a live stream soon. But it's a significant moment in terms of this music project and which way Elohim is taking it. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, what's it been? more than 15 weeks since this music project has been burgeoning. And it's just been so much fun to pull up these songs, you know, and hear them for the first time in so many years. And then to hear songs like the two I'm giving you today. And to see how obvious I think it is that you can look at my lyrics when I was 21 years old and see that I was thinking about and looking at the same things that I'm thinking about and looking at today, some 40, almost 50 years later. And to see what a steady character I've had. I mean, it's a berachah to me too, to see that. And also what strikes me too is I look at my song lyrics and they are so unique. Nobody wrote lyrics like that then or now. It's just, you could see that I was really focused in on my walk with Elohim and expressing it and nothing else. Kind of beautiful. I guess that's it. Maybe we'll cut it short for this weekend. Next weekend could be some pretty exciting news about which directions this whole music project is taking. Yeah. I guess that's it, my friends. We'll call that a sit down in the Word. And until I see you next time, keep your wicks trimmed, keep your lamps burning bright. Shalom, Chavarim.